20. Ronaldinho, soccer players who have won everything. He was well known for his technical proficiency, originality, dribbling, accuracy from free kicks, tricks, finds, no-look passes, overhead kicks, and ability to score and set up goals. Ronaldinho was capable of playing in both a free center position and a wing position on offense thanks to his versatility. His most notable accomplishments were with Barcelona, where he won many awards, including the 2006 UEFA Champions League. Ronaldinho won the 2000 FIFA World Cup and the 1999 Copa America with Brazil. He served as his country's captain as they won the 2005 FIFA Confederations Cup, and he was credited with being the game's most outstanding performer in the 2008 Olympics men's football competition. He also led the Brazilian Olympic team to a bronze medal. The Santiago Bernabéu crowd gave Ronaldinho a standing ovation, making him one of just 3 Barcelona players along with Maradona, and he started to do so. 19. Garrincha, frequently referred to as Garrincha Little Bird, Manuel Francisco dos Santos is regarded as one of the finest footballers in history. He was regarded by many as the best ever dribbler. Garrincha was renowned for his exceptional ball control, technique, flair, imagination, dribbling skills, and finds. He was also known for his quickness, creativity, and execution speed. He was a member of Brazil's greatest team during the same time period as Pelé. In every game that Garrincha and El both participated in, Brazil never lost. Brazilian teams won the World Cup in 1958 and 1960 thanks in large part to Garrincha. When El got hurt in 1962, Garrincha took over and helped Brazil win the World Cup with a dominant performance throughout the competition. He also made history by becoming the first player to win the World Cup trophy, Golden Boot, and Best Player of the Tournament awards all in the same competition. 18. Franco Baresi, arguably the best center back of all time, played for AC Milan for his entire 20-year career. He led the team as captain for 15 years. Even though some people would disagree, Baresi is unquestionably one of the greatest soccer players in history based on the sheer number of titles and accolades he has amassed. He won 3 UEFA Champions League championships with Milan, 6 Serie A crowns, 4 Supercoppa Italiana crowns, 2 European Super Cups, and 2 Intercontinental Cups. With Italy, Baresi won the FIFA World Cup in 1982 and advanced to the 1994 championship game. He joined forces with Paolo Maldini, Alessandro Costacurta, Mauro Calzoni, Filippo Galli, and eventually Christian Panucci to form one of AC Milan's most formidable defensive units in history. He had exceptional physical and cerebral qualities, was a complete and reliable defender, and blended strength with grace. Considering his extremely tiny stature, Baresi was surprisingly skilled in the air. The number 6 jersey of Franco Baresi was retired by AC Milan after his retirement. 17. Bobby Charlton. The England team that won the 1966 FIFA World Cup included Bobby Charlton. He won the Ballon d'Or as a result of his accomplishments that year. The following 2 years, he came in second place for the prize. The attacking instincts, passing skills, fierce long-range shots, fitness, and stamina of Charlton were legendary. He spent the majority of his club football career with Manchester United, where he also served as captain of the 1968 European Cup winning squad. He assisted them in becoming the first English club to win the competition with 2 goals in the championship game. Only twice in his career did he receive a yellow card, once against Argentina at the 1966 World Cup and once against Chelsea in a league game. Wayne Rooney broke Bobby Charlton's record for most goals scored for Manchester United in 2017, moving him up to second place with 249 goals. He also ranks 3rd among English goal scorers. 16. Ferenc Puskas displayed excellent ball control, a strong first touch, and quick, accurate passing and slicing. On the field, he was extremely quick to move and switch positions, going from inside left to center forward in a flash. He played a key role in the golden generation of the Hungarian national team, which won the gold medal at the 1952 Olympics and advanced to the World Cup final in 1954. Puskas won 10 league championships in Spain and Hungary, 3 European Cups, and 8 honors for top goal scorer. He participated in 2 European Champions Cup finals while playing for Real Madrid, scoring 7 goals. He is the subject of the renowned FIFA Puss Award, which is given for the best goal of the year. Bettino Giuseppe Mezza. Giuseppe Meazza, arguably the greatest Italian soccer player of all time, was a versatile forward. He is capable of acting as a trequartista or an outright striker. He scored 216 goals in the Italian Serie A, largely for Inter Milan, thanks to his outstanding shooting and dribbling abilities. In addition, he was a representative for Juventus and AC Milan. Meazza was a charismatic captain who led Italy to 2 World Cup victories in a row in 1934 and 1938. He also assisted in both championship games. At the 1930 World Cup, he was named the best player of the competition and received the Golden Ball Award. Stadio Giuseppe Meazza was given in his honor at Milan's renowned San Siro, which is home to 2 of his former teams, Inter Milan and the city's rivals AC Milan. Giuseppe Meazza is among the all-time great soccer players according to his accomplishments, playing style, and influence. 14. Eusebio. Eusebio, known as the Black Panther for his swift acceleration and ball-handling skills, is one of Portugal's finest football players. His name became linked with Benfica because of the staggering 473 goals he scored there in 440 competitive games. In just 745 games over the course of his professional career, he scored 733 goals altogether. Benfica defeated the mighty Real Madrid of the Di Stefano era by winning 11 Primera Ligas with Eusebio in their ranks, and they went on to win the European Cup in 7 of the 9 seasons he played. He led the Portuguese league in goals scored. Portugal finished 3rd in the 1966 FIFA World Cup thanks to Eusebio. With 9 goals, he led the competition in scoring. He finished 2nd in 1962 and 1966 while winning the Ballon d'Or in 1965. 13. George Best. George is regarded as one of the all-time great dribblers due to his ability to combine speed, technique, balance, finds, and to-footedness. This enabled him to quickly sneak past opponent defenders. He spent the most of his club career at Manchester United, where he made 470 appearances over 11 years and amassed 179 goals, ranking as the league's top scorer for the team 5 times in a row. With the Red Devils, he won the European Cup and league championships in 1968. George Best took home the Ballon d'Or. He is regarded as one of the greatest players who never participated in a World Cup. He is from the Republic of Ireland. 12. Paolo Maldini. Paolo Maldini, who is recognized as one of the best defenders in soccer history, played with AC Milan for entire 25 years of his playing career and won 26 titles there. Milan retired his number 3 jersey after his retirement. He is a top-tier left back and is equally adept at playing right back and wing back. Maldini's tactical adaptability and dexterity are to blame for this. He is one of soccer's top wing backs in history. His technical skill, athleticism, sliding tackles, endurance, poise, crossing, and quick, energizing forward runs on the overlap were legendary. George, we beat out Maldini to win the 1995 FIFA World Player of the Year award. In 1994 and 2003, he finished 3rd in the Ballon d'Or. 11. Gerd Müller. Gerd Müller is recognized as one of the best goal scorers in soccer history and was known for his precise finishing, especially in and around the 6-yard box. He was referred to as Bomber der Nation or simply the Bomber and won the Ballon d'Or in 1970. West Germany's Müller won the Golden Boot for most goals scored at the 1970 FIFA World Cup with an incredible 10 goals. He ranks among the top World Cup goal scorers. He was the leading goal scorer and the tournament's champion in 1972, scoring twice in the championship game. He scored for goals in the 1970 for World Cup 2 years later, including the game-winning goal in the championship match. 10. Michel Platini. Michel Platini, known as Leroy the King, was renowned for his technical prowess, leadership, and prolific goal scoring. One of the best passers and free kick experts ever seen. He excels in both areas. He is the 4th most prolific scorer for the French national team despite playing midfield when you consider the caliber of strikers who have represented France. This is incredible! Platini won 2 Serie A titles, 1 European Cup, 1 Cup Winners' Cup, 1 European Super Cup, and 1 Intercontinental Cup during his 4 years with Juventus, and 3 times as a midfielder. He led Serie A in goals. He received 3 Ballon d'Or awards in a row. He is renowned for leading France to the European Championship in 1984 with 9 goals. He set an unparalleled record for the competition and was the top scorer. Additionally, Michel Platini was renowned for his composure on the field throughout his career. He never received a red card. 9. Alfredo Di Stefano. Alfredo Di Stefano, often known as Zeta Rubia or Blondero, is regarded as the greatest football player in the sport's history. On the field, he could play wherever. He had exceptional stamina, speed, skill, and shooting ability. He was also tactically versatile, creative, and visionary. Di Stefano is best known for his work at Real Madrid, where he helped the team dominate La Liga and the European Cup in the 1950s and 1960s. Between 1956 and 1960, he scored for Real in 5 straight European Cup finals, including the last with a hat trick. In 1957 and 1959, Di Stefano received the Ballon d'Or as the best footballer in Europe. He presently ranks 3rd all-time for Real Madrid in league goals scored and is the 6th highest scorer in La Liga history. 8. Ronaldo de Lima, a complete player who can use either foot with ease and can shoot the ball from every angle imaginable. As perhaps the best pure goal scorer of the past 50 years, if not all time, Ronaldo Nazario de Lima cemented his position in history. He received incredible honors, both individually and collectively. The FIFA World Player Award's youngest recipient, aged 23 times, he was the winner, along with winning 2 World Cups. Ronaldo also won 2 Ballon d'Or awards. In 343 appearances for different clubs at the club level, he scored 247 goals. Ronaldo won the La Liga Top Scorer Award in 1996-97 with 30 for goals in 37 games while scoring an astounding 47 goals in 49 games for Barca. Later, he would triumph once more with Real Madrid due to his success in his position. The Brazilian is regarded as one of the most deadly attackers the world has ever seen. One of the greatest strikers in the history of soccer was Ronaldo de Lima. Later in his career, injuries hampered him, preventing him from giving the world more of El Fenomeno. 7. Zidane. One of the greatest playmakers of all time is Zinedine Zidane. His style, vision, passing, ball control, and technique were well known. Zidane was also exceptionally talented with his first touch, dribbling, feinting, and imagination. Despite being right-footed by nature, he could use either foot. He was able to perform shots and volleys with incredible power and accuracy because of his technique and coordination, especially when he was outside the penalty area. He scored the game-winning left-foot volley goal in the 2000 Champions League final, which is regarded as one of the top 10 goals in football history. He was also an expert at free throws and penalty shots. Numerous individual honors went to Zidane, including the Ballon d'Or once and 3 times being named FIFA World Player of the Year. Zidane scored twice in the championship matches. France won the 1998 World Cup. He also won the UEFA Euro 2000 and was awarded Tournament Player at the 2006 World Cup. He was also awarded the Golden Ball for being the tournament's top player. However, it was at the latter competition that he severely damaged his legacy when he was famously sent off for headbutting Marco Materazzi in the chest during the final versus Italy. 8 players, including Zinedine Zidane, have captured the World Cup, the Champions League, and the Ballon d'Or. 6. Franz Beckenbauer. Franz Beckenbauer, one of the best all-around soccer players in history, began his career as a center defender. He is frequently credited with creating the position of the contemporary sweeper libero. Franz can accomplish anything on the field despite being a defense, including often scoring goals. He twice took home the Ballon d'Or of the sole defensive player to achieve it in football history. Only 3 players, including Beckenbauer, have both won the FIFA World Cup as players and managers. In 1974, he won the World Cup as captain, and he did it again in 1990, this time as manager. He was the first captain to win the European Championship, World Cup, and European Cup at the club level, as well as the European Cup, now known as the UEFA Champions League. One of the best soccer players who went on to become a successful manager is Beckenbauer, who also became a coach. 5. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff, a new mythical character, is perhaps the most influential football player of all time, as well as one of the best players ever. He was a supporter of the total football concept Total Football. Cruyff was a 3-time Ballon d'Or champion as a player. He played soccer brilliantly. He was so adept technically that a special football move that Cruyff turned bears his name. He guided the Netherlands to the 1970 for FIFA World Cup final and was awarded the Golden Ball as the competition's top player. Johan Cruyff is one of the football players in history with the most assists. According to Opta, Cruyff enjoyed great success as a manager of Ajax and later Barcelona after his playing career ended in 1984. He led Ajax to its UEFA Champions League triumph in 1995. He created the Dream Team while he was at Barcelona, which helped the team enjoy a golden age. For Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo were both players at the time. Soccer fans were fortunate to witness two of the best footballers in history playing simultaneously. The most Ballon d'Or and European Golden Shoes victories by a European player are shared by Cristiano Ronaldo, 5 each. 32 titles have been won by him thus far throughout his career. The ideal goal machine is CR7. He is Real Madrid's all-time leading scorer and is arguably the best goal scorer in history. At the 2016 Euros, Ronaldo guided Portugal to their first major victory. Along with winning the Euro 2020 Golden Boot, he and Perugia also won the inaugural UEFA Nations League in 2019. Cristiano Ronaldo is also the male soccer player with the most international goals, 117. 3. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi, who is regarded by some as the greatest soccer player of all time, has won a record-setting 7 Ballon d'Or honors and 6 European Golden Shoes. Leo was the perfect attacker with a wide range of abilities that enabled him both a prolific goal scorer and an inventive facilitator. He played for Barcelona for the majority of his career, winning a record 35 trophies there. Messi is Argentina's all-time leading goal scorer and holds the record for most appearances made. He won the 2005 FIFA World Youth Championship for young players, taking home the Golden Ball and Golden Shoe awards. Additionally, Messi led his nation to the Copa America title in 2021 and a gold medal in football at the 2008 Olympics. He holds the record for the most goals scored by a South American guy in both the Spanish La Liga and international competition, 90. The football player with the most individual honors is Lionel Messi. He currently holds the record for the player with the most Ballon d'Or honors, one of football's highest honors, with 7. His hat trick in the El Clasico at the age of 19 is recognized as one of the greatest in soccer history. Lionel Messi is without a doubt the GOAT of soccer and is unbeatable on his best days. 2. Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona earned the moniker El Pilar, the Golden Boy, for his early skill. Many believe he is the best soccer player to ever play. He led Argentina to the title in 1986 in a way that no one else had ever been able to do, winning the FIFA World Cup in the quarterfinals against England of that same tournament. He scored 2 of the most important goals in football history. The first was notoriously referred to as the hand of God, whilst the second is seen as the ultimate objective. The world record transfer fee was first set by Maradona in 1982 when he moved to Barcelona for £5 million, and again in 1980 for when he moved to Napoli for £6.9 million. Maradona was the first player to do so twice. He is regarded as a hero in Napoli. He made the club, which was previously despised, unwelcome, and unfancy, the greatest in Syria at the time, the strongest European league, and one of the top club sides in Europe. Powered by Maradona, Napoli captured their first Serie A championship in 1986-87. The primary stadium in Napoli was renamed Stadio Diego Armando Maradona following Maradona's passing in 2021. Juan Pelé. The top 5 players on this list may all legitimately contend for the top place. Pelé, however, wins this one. The traditional number 10L gave the number 10 its importance. Edson Arantes do Nascimento, better known as Pelé, was the most well-known football player and athlete in the world during his time. He was a member of the 3-time winning Brazilian national teams at the FIFA World Cup 1958, 1962, and 1970. Pelé was so excellent that the Brazilian government designated him a national treasure following the 1958 World Cup in an effort to deter sizable bids from European clubs and ensure that he continued to play in Brazil. With 77 goals in 92 appearances, He is Brazil's all-time leading scorer with 643 goals from 659 games. He holds the record for most goals scored at Santos. He guided Santos to the 1,962 and 1,963 Copa Libertadores and the 1,962 and 1,963 Intercontinental Cup during a golden period for the team. His 1,279 goals in 1,363 games, an average of approximately 1 goal per game throughout the course of his career, are regarded as a Guinness World Record.